Hi everyone, and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa, and in today's reading we will be looking into your love life and what's coming next. So we have 4 groups to choose from in this reading, left to right. Timestamps can be found in the description as well as in the comments for your convenience, and of course go with whichever option is pulling your attention the most, or whichever pile or group you feel most drawn to. I put a couple options under each group so that it would be, easier to choose, or at least I'm trying to make it easier to choose, but do what feels best to you and go with your instinct. So with that being said, group 4, let's take a closer look at each option. Group 1, for you, we have this card here, Fork in the Road, with the card Bowl. Group 2, for you, we have this card, Between Worlds and Bread. Group 3, for you, we have this card here, Breathe with Marriage. And group 4, for you, we have this card, To Be Fair with Ram. So pause the video if you need more time. Remember that this is a general reading with multiple people watching, so be sure that you take only what resonates and do what feels right to you. If you find that the reading isn't resonating with you, don't torture yourself, and listen. But I do hope that the reading brings you clarity and some information that is helpful to you. But I shall see you very soon in your groups. So yeah, chat soon. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading on what is next in love for you. So we're going to start this reading off by first looking into what's currently happening for you in your love life, and then we're going to look at what's coming next. So let's take a peek at what's going on for you currently, just to make sure that this reading is for you. What is currently happening for group 1 and their love life? Group 1, honestly, I feel that you are developing new confidence in yourself, or you're gaining more awareness into what type of relationship is best for you to engage in at this stage and point in your life. I feel that you are trying to avoid pain or even boredom in your love life. So you could be looking for more fun connections, or you're wanting to at least explore your love life in a way that you haven't before. I feel there's maybe a tendency to take romantic partnerships more seriously, and I feel that you are kind of letting go of this constraint because it's caused you some type of pain in the past that I feel you're wanting to move forward from. And I do feel this is opening you up to more adventure and more spontaneity in how you approach your romantic partners or your romantic situations. I also feel that you're not really looking for anything that seems a bit complicated, or maybe you just are getting a bit tired of your options, not wanting to waste your time on situations that become overly consuming in some way. But it also seems that you may not be aware of a pattern that you have in your relating with romantic partners. But I think we'll get more detail about that later on. Right now, I feel that you're just coming into a lot of awareness about your patterns or your tendencies or how you approach relationships, and I do think that you are opening yourself up to be seen more, or you're going to have the chance to really attract a lot of attention towards you. in your love life. Perhaps you already are getting a lot of attention at this time and you're trying to stay focused. I feel you're trying to stay clear on your responsibilities or the things that are important for you. I do feel that you have a lot of priorities, or you are wanting to plan ahead for something in your life, and that seems to be taking up a lot of your time, or your stability and your financial security, or just overall your goals seem to be preoccupying your mind. So it could be taking you away from truly investing into a romantic partnership right now. But it does seem like you are showing up as very successful, and I do feel that you are serving as an inspiration to others at this time, and I do feel that you are attracting a lot of attention towards you, group 1. So I do love that for you. Yeah, it just seems like you're wanting to have more fun, and perhaps in your love life you're looking for more adventurous dates, or people who ignite passion and play, or someone who is just interesting enough to be around you, because I do feel that you either have a short attention span, or you don't have the capacity for patience to really try and make something work if you don't feel like you want to, but I do want to get one of these Kipper cards. This is the first time I'm using this on this channel, so we'll see how it goes. But anything else for group 1 about their current situation? Group 1. Interesting. Group 1. You know what? I do feel that people, I want to say people, but yeah, it could be people in general. It's making me think of social media. Like, you could be getting a lot of attention through some type of persona that you portray, and I feel that people are attracted to this version of you, and they may try to approach you in a way that is appeasing this idea of who you are, or they project who they think you are, and they try to mold themselves into that person that they think that you want. It's very interesting. I do feel that people see you as very successful and someone who is mature for their age, or wise for their age, or successful for their age. There is something about your age, group 1. It's very interesting. But yeah, it seems like you're a very successful person. People view you as fortunate, or your romantic partners do, but I do feel that you may be attracting people who aren't the most honest or upfront, and I see that you have this level of discernment about you. Like, you don't pay much attention to those people, or you're able to call out the BS, or really pinpoint someone's true intentions. But I do feel that you have been coming across people who may not have the best intentions, or they're not being upfront about what they want from you. Either they want something short-term and fun, and they're not honest about that, or they want something more long-term and they're not being honest about that. But either way, it seems like outside of your romantic life, you seem to be in a really good place in your life right now, or you're going to be coming into a lot of new opportunities to showcase your skills or achieve something great. It seems like you're going to be entering into a new chapter in your life very soon, and anything in your love life that's going on is for the purpose of teaching you what it is that you want, and showing you the types of people that you would rather not be around, and what traits are very attractive to you about other people. So definitely for you, group 1, it just seems like now's the time to play the field, to be honest. I don't know how else to say it, or just to not take things super seriously, because there's a lot of attention, or a lot of focus around you building yourself up and learning boundaries, and learning not to take people at face value, but to dig a bit deeper and to ask important questions, making sure that you're communicating clearly as well. So that was very fascinating. Let's see a bit more here for you. Group 1, what's coming next in Group 1's love life? What's coming next? Interesante. Group 1, I'm gonna get more cards, but I do feel like I need to touch on this a little bit. With the 7 of Cups, I do feel that you'll have a lot of options upcoming for you in this new time in your love life. You'll have a lot of people to choose from, or you'll just have opportunities to mix and mingle with new people. But I do feel something that's being highlighted here is to not be sold a dream, or to not be sold some type of lie, because I do feel, unfortunately, Group 1, you will be encountering either deception or some type of facade that people put on just so that they can be around you. And I want to say to not be drawn into any symbols of wealth, or any symbols of power or status that may disguise someone in their character. Is to really ask important questions to reveal someone's character, and to make sure that you are understanding your values. Do you value having wealth over love, or just understanding what it is that you really want? Because there is a lot of messages here about wealth and success, and you may be stepping into that energy, and I feel that you could be getting closer to people who have some type of success or wealth, and you're going to understand that just because someone does have that doesn't mean that they're a good person. Group 1, or some people just lie about having things. Outside of that, though, I do feel Group 1 that you will be understanding any power imbalances that have been going on in your love life, or maybe you giving too much to a situation and someone else not giving enough, or vice versa, you taking too much and not giving enough to a situation. And also you may come into contact with people who challenge your boundaries in some way. But with that 6 of Pentacles, it just seems like you're getting offers. And I want to say it could be from someone who does have some type of power or authority or wealth about them. Maybe they're older than you. I don't want to say that they're shady. I don't know. I literally don't know, but I'm not getting the best of vibes. With Page of Swords, I just feel like have your wits about you, ask important questions, be observant, take notice of things that people say, be aware of what people say, and make sure that you're not doing anything that you don't want to do. Make sure that you're prioritizing your health and your well-being in yourself. At the end of the day, I do feel with the Star here, your love life at this time is meant to heal you, or at least shine light on parts of you that need to be awakened, or parts of you that may need to stand up for yourself in new ways. It does seem like your love life at this time is helping you to become more of a person who has the power and authority that you may look up to in other people. Or you're just going to be more able to assert yourself on what you want to those that you're interested in. I also feel that, there could be some social media influence here. Maybe you're meeting people on social media, or either you are someone who has a lot of influence, or you're meeting people who have influence. And I feel like that factor of influence is definitely impacting your love life, because people could have ulterior motives, or they could just they just want to get close to you to really see what you're about. Or maybe you're doing that to someone else because you're fascinated by their fame or their influence or their power or their wealth. It's very interesting. I want to say overall, it just seems like you're in for a ride. It's going to be adventurous. It's going to be fun, but it does feel dramatic. Group 1, very dramatic. Can we get a bit more here for group 1 in their love life? Anything else? What's next for group 1? Yeah, I said you're going to be having a good time. It does feel very passionate. You may be having a lot of rendezvous, with some people. It could be like a one-night stand type of thing, or just a quick fling, or new flings that you have with people. I'm even seeing like friends with benefits type of vibe going on, or just wanting to have more fun, not taking things so seriously, or learning how to reject things that you don't want. Realizing that you don't have to accept every offer that is given to you, and really, setting a new standard for the people that you allow into your life. Group 1, I do see with the 6 of Pentacles as well, like choosing between people or deciding how much you actually have to spread around. I don't know, or not spreading yourself out too thin. Some of these connections may not work out, and you could just become friends with these, you could just become friends with these people, but you are very attractive at this time, group 1. So definitely there's a lot here about you learning not to be drawn in by all this attention, or not taking every offer that's given to you, or not falling for a facade or an illusion that someone's trying to sell you. But also opening up to new opportunities to have more fun, or to at least nurture new friendships, or spending more time with your friends. Maybe you may meet someone when you're out at a party, or when you're having some type of good time at a bar or something. But yeah, it just seems like you are going to be really reflecting on what you want, and if you've been approaching situations in a way to help you get what you want. Yeah. So let's see some final messages for you, group 1. Final messages for group 1 here. Their love life. We have April. So someone that you met in April could be important. Either the month of April brought a lot of awareness to you, or you could be born in April, or someone who is born in April could be important. The month of April just seems to be highlighted there. We have older man at the bottom as well. So I was saying that someone could be older than you. It says dealings or relationship with an older man. So definitely that brings in that power imbalance if that is for you. But you could just be talking to someone older, or you're wanting more maturity in your relationships. We have romances in the air, period. I felt that. I knew you would have more options. It's going to be a good time. I do feel like it's time to explore and have fun, not to take things so seriously, to see what you like, and to enjoy the drama of romance, to not get too overwhelmed by it, but just know that when things start getting too much for you, maybe it's time to reevaluate what you're doing, and then reevaluate the people that you're surrounding yourself with as well, and what's influencing you. Yeah, I'm just getting this energy of, you're here for a good time, not a long time. Group 1, you seem very focused on your success, so it doesn't seem like your love life is going to be reflective of you wanting something super serious. It just doesn't seem like you're in that energy right now. So anything else for group 1? Final messages, group 1. That's a lot. That's a lot, but I'll take them. We have box. With you will receive a gift. So definitely that could be happening for you. Group 1, someone may try to give you something. I'll take a look at these last, because they're a little bit more mysterious. But we have Quill with get back to the basics. That feels like a loaded message, like get back to the basics of what you want, what you value, and also maintaining your focus on your responsibilities and your priorities, because like I said, your love life feels very dramatic, or you're going to be having a lot more fun in general, and it could be easy to get swept up in that. But enjoy yourself, but also remember that, keep your life simple. Don't overwhelm your life, and have fun, period. We have Shark with take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So definitely make sure that you're not overly investing into situations to try to keep up some type of identity of wealth, or just not overly giving or overly extending yourself in any way. Also, there could be someone who is trying to get what you have, so definitely be on the lookout for people who have ulterior motives, because they could sell you a good story just to get close. But no fear, you're protected, you have your wits about you. Just have that eye of discernment. We also have Throne with position of authority. I do feel that you will be either talking to people who have some type of authority, or you are also coming into some type of promotion or some type of up leveling in your life. We have Ram with a stubborn, aggressive person. That could be you or someone that you will be meeting. We have Basket with a recognition, reward for merit. I do see that here for you, Group 1. This is just encouraging you to keep going and to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because I do feel that you are about to really enjoy yourself because of how much you've been doing in the past months. We have May, so April and May could be very important. When I'm filming this, it is May 18th, but those 2 months could have been very significant for you. I am seeing these like cherry blossoms here, so it just makes me think of sweetness or a new beginning in your life taking place. The next 2 months could also be very significant for you, or the seasons of spring or summer could really bring about advancements in your life. And finally, we have Lobster with financial pinch. There is a lot of messages here about finances and money, so I do feel that is just a message here to be mindful of how much you're spending. Something I'm learning is just because you have it doesn't mean you need to spend it, or just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. That type of mentality has been really coming into my awareness, so I feel like I'm meant to share that with you as well, Group 1. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And definitely save your coins when possible, or invest them into places that can give back to you. Don't continually invest into people or situations that ultimately have an expiration date. So that's where I think I should leave it. Very fascinating reading. I really loved it. Very fun. You are about to have a lot of fun, Group 1. Definitely not a time to take things too seriously, but I do feel that you're in for a ride. I feel that you will be learning a lot about people and about people's intentions and how to navigate people. But I think you'll do a great job. So definitely have fun, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments how it resonates with you. And take care of yourselves. Until the next time, bye bye, Group 1. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading on what is next in love for you. So we're going to first start off by looking into what is currently happening for you in your love life, and then we're going to look into what is coming next for you. So let's take a look at your current situation for Group 2, please. Your current situation. Group 2, I do feel that you are feeling very good about yourself at this time. You're feeling good about where you're at in life. It does seem like there's a lot of inner fulfillment taking place for you, and I also feel that you are really only wanting to engage yourself in situations or romantic partnerships with people, or either a specific someone that can add to your happiness, or you're really focused on maintaining a level of joy and fulfillment in your life and making sure that no one really takes away from that. I do feel a lot of headway, or just a lot of focus on your future and wanting to move forward and not wanting anything to distract you from this momentum or this high vibe that you're on. It does seem like you are feeling very open and expansive, or your energy just feels very good. It does seem like you are someone that people want to be around, and I feel that you are having to manage your time very well because you do have a lot on your plate at this time, or it just seems like you're very busy or you have a lot happening in your life. I do see a lot of offers, or just maybe a specific offer coming to you, or someone who has a crush on you, or maybe you're developing a crush for someone at this time. But it definitely does seem like you're still very cautious about opening your heart up in a way that would allow you to be heartbroken. Either way, it just seems like you're in a really good place to invite more fun in your love life, or just to invite a partner of some type. I do feel for you, group 2, it's very interesting because part of me wants to say that you're very focused on your career, you're very focused on your goals, so it may be a little bit hard to pour a lot of your attention into someone else at this time. But for others of you, I do feel that you are wanting to open the door to some type of romantic relationship, and you feel that you could potentially be able to juggle these two parts of your life. But there is definitely a split for group 2 of some of you wanting to just have more fun or go on more dates, or to open yourself up to more opportunities to meet people just for fun. And for others of you, I do feel that you may be wanting to take things to the next level or become more serious in your pursuit of love. And even if you do have a person in mind, or if you are in communication with a specific person, I do feel that there is a desire to move things forward, and it could be going well. You just want to continue things in a way that will allow it to go well. So that's interesting. I want a bit more here for you, group 2, and your love life. I do feel that you just feel very good though. Maybe you've come into more opportunities, or just feeling more free, coming into an energy of freedom, group 2. And some of you could also be moving soon, or there's like a message here of movement that opens the door for more opportunities to experience more fun in your love life, or you needing to put yourself in position to open that door. But it seems like you're going to want to do that anyway. So let's get more information. Anything else about their current situation, group 2? Yeah, I see a lot of focus on work for you, and there we go with that movement. I do feel that there is a change or a move or some type of shake-up in your life that will present more opportunities for connection with other people, or for a sense of community. There seems to be more focus on cultivating relationships outside of love at this time, or you not really having a super huge focus on love in general. I just feel like there's things that are taking your attention away from that at this time, but it doesn't seem like you're closed off to it. It does seem like there are people who want to get closer to you, but it just seems like you're very focused at this time, group 2, and it may be hard to schedule time with you, or see you in some way. But yeah, if you are moving soon, or if you are having some type of significant change going on in your life, I do feel that's going to bring about changes in your love life. So anything else for group 2? If we can talk about work anymore, we have occupation. A lot of focus on your work, group 2. So that seems to be your love life. You are in a relationship with your work, or you are married to your work, married to the grind, For some of you, I feel that that's not what you want, but for the most part, it does seem like your work feels meaningful, or you feel very connected to your goals or your plans, or you're really trying to start getting your life in order. So your love life is kind of taking more of a back burner. But outside of your love situation, I just want to congratulate you, group 2, because it does seem like you've been working very hard, and that's being recognized. I do feel like that's leading to a lot of fulfillment and success on the horizon for you, so keep going. And I also feel that this is going to set you up to attract the type of partner that is suitable for this success or this level that you're coming into, because it does seem like you're undergoing some type of leveling up that will initiate some type of change for you to move ahead or move forward or to move into a new position. And I feel that once this change or this movement begins to happen, that's going to put you in a position to open the door to someone that you are potentially going to have a crush on, or someone that you will find very attractive or suitable for you. So definitely stay open to the changes. I do feel that you will be definitely going on some type of adventure with someone, or you may meet someone, and I do feel there's like a cautiousness to you, group 2, or you may be more cautious about letting people in because of past pain. But definitely there is either a specific person or someone or some people who are going to want to offer either a date, or they're going to want to start talking to you more. But let's get a bit more information here about what's coming next for you, group 2. What is next for group 2 in their love life? What is next for group 2? You know what, group 2? I feel that old cycle of your relationships is ending, especially if it's connected to dealing with insecurities in your relationships, or dealing with inconsistencies or disappointments. I feel that's ending, and perhaps that's what's led you into self-development, or really focusing on your work, and you becoming more empowered, more attractive, you really focusing on yourself and bettering yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and professionally. I do see that there's a lot of changes taking place in your life overall. So it does seem like it may feel that your love life could be a bit stagnant, or it could feel like it's a bit dormant, but I feel there's things happening beneath the surface that's preparing you for this new beginning that's on the horizon for you. And it's really making sure that you're confident enough, that you feel assertive enough to assert your boundaries, or to make sure that you feel ready to open the door to love. I feel that there's things closing out so that you can be prepared for a new beginning. But it seems like a lot of what's happening for you is revolved around your work and getting you in position to meet people of your caliber, group 2, because it doesn't just seem like you're the type to settle for something that's not working out for you, or you're not wanting to just have someone just to say that you do. It seems like you're really about fulfillment and feeling good and making sure that you are emotionally cared for, and that you feel like it's worth something. And I don't get that you're the type to stick around someone because you have like a fear of being alone. It does seem like you're doing really good on your own. So keep up the good work, but definitely there's some changes happening in your life, and I feel like an old cycle of relationships is ending, and it's time to rest and recuperate, group 2, especially if you are given an opportunity to go on a vacation. I feel like it's time for one, for sure, or it's time for a deep rest. Anything else for group 2, please? That was only one card. I just feel like you're looking very good. You're very attractive. And I do feel there is a bit of intimidation about you, group 2. So I do feel a lot of the people around you or your environment has people who don't have the courage to come up to you, or they don't have the courage to really pursue you. And I feel like that's why there may be a move that is going to take place soon. Anything else? Group 2, what is next for them, group 2? You're very similar to another group, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were drawn to another pile, but definitely group 2, I feel with the 7 of Cups, you have options, but I'm not sure if those options are satisfying to you. Maybe it doesn't feel like they're putting in enough effort. They're not fighting hard enough for you, group 2, or it's not what you want, essentially, or it's maybe like a give and take, like a pros and cons type of situation, or maybe you'll have to make a pros and cons list about a situation, especially if it's one that you're debating on cutting off. You know what, group 2, if you are in some type of dynamic with someone, I feel like that may be ending, especially if it hasn't been satisfying to you, or if it's been imbalanced in some type of way, because what you're headed towards is a lot more prosperous, and I feel like you're going to be in a better environment later on down the line. I'm not sure how long it will take, group 2. That's not the focus of this reading, but I do feel like the work that you're doing to improve yourself and your circumstances is going to heighten the quality of your suitors. So you're going to meet better people, is what I feel. So I'm definitely seeing a need to not be pulled in by something that isn't really fulfilling to you, and to not get caught up in some type of drama with someone, because that could kind of like distort your vision or take you off course. But definitely here with the Queen of Cups, being perceptive of your own emotions and making sure that any situation or dynamic that you find yourself in is not compromising your emotional and mental health, and making sure that you're being honest with people about what you want and what you're capable of giving, because there could be someone who is incapable of giving what they say, or maybe they're not able to show up in a way that is consistent, but that's not a cycle that you need to be caught up in anymore, group 2. Anything else for group 2, please? Yeah, for some of you, you're definitely in some type of dilemma with a situation, or trying to figure out, like, should you cut this thing out of your life, or should you do this, or should you do that? Or you could be feeling stuck in your love life, or just feeling like a sense of stagnancy, whether you are talking with someone or not. But it's very important that you don't get caught up in this all or nothing thinking, or any feelings of, oh, this is the only way that this will work, or I don't know if I'll be able to meet someone else, or anything like that, because I do feel like that's some subconscious self-limiting beliefs that may keep you trapped in situations that you don't like. Definitely remember how many options you do have, and the possibilities to meet someone else who may have more to offer to you. Yeah, to be open to expanding your taste, I want to say, or expanding your reach in some way, going beyond your environment, or opening yourself up to new ways of interacting with people, or new places. This seems more about you being more open to adventure, and just in general having more experiences that are fun outside of your love life, because I'm going to be honest, group 2, I feel like your love life will cause a lot of complications at this time, or it just seems like there is a lot of complicated energy with your love life, and there's an emphasis on you focusing on yourself and focusing on having more fun, playing more, going on more adventures, developing new hobbies, or just having new experiences outside of another person or outside of a romantic interest, and pouring into new passions or new friendships, or exploring the concept of friendship in general, rather than getting caught up in anybody's web, because it does seem like you've been through the ringer in regard to your love life, or you've been through many challenges. But yeah, it does seem like there's a focus here on making sure that you and your needs are being met, that you're taking care of yourself, and that you're being open to opportunities to just express yourself and to enjoy. So there we have it with that, group 2. That was a lot. Can we get more information, please, for group 2? Final messages for group 2. Final messages. We have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So definitely I feel that with this 2 of Pentacles, you're juggling a lot at this time. There could be multiple aspects of your life that are demanding your attention, and I feel that it's important that you realize how much you do have to offer and what aspects of your life require the most focus at this time. And it does seem like you are really needing self-care, and you're also very focused on self-development and improving your circumstances in life. So your love life does seem to be taking a back burner at this time, or at least you're not taking it super seriously. Even though you may have a desire for some type of relationship, I just feel like now's not the proper time for that, because you're still learning a lot about yourself, and I do feel that you're undergoing a lot of changes. We also have carriage with a journey, either physical or mental. So I did see that there could be some type of trip that you may be going on. We have ant with work, achievement, and success. That's very loud in your reading, group 2. A lot of focus on your work here. Anything else for group 2? We have dogs, getting together with your friends. Definitely, I feel like that may be a better use of your time, because it does seem like whatever romantic situation you find yourself in, it seems like it's going to bring complications, or it's going to take more of your energy than you have to give. And maybe you're wanting to have more fun, but it's like it's difficult because someone ends up hurt, or you end up disappointed, or something happens to where it's not smooth sailing. And so, I feel like you have too much on your plate to get caught up in shenanigans, So we have target, a goal-oriented person. I do feel like that is you, group 2, and it's encouraging that. We have casket, with someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. We definitely have that here. So I do see that someone is definitely needing to be released, or you're needing to let go of some situations from your past that are stagnating you. We have bat with take care, enemies are working against you. Honestly, don't be too worried about that. Just make sure that you're focused on yourself and you're taking care of yourself, and you're not spreading yourself too thin or putting yourself in compromising situations. And I feel like the word enemies is such a strong word, but it could just be people who don't have the best of intentions for you, or they're just being very selfish, and so you have to prioritize yourself at this time. So, anything else for group 2? Final messages for group 2. Alrighty, and that's all we're taking. We have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And I feel like I said earlier, it seems like you're in a relationship with your work. But I feel this is also hope for you that you will be in a long-term relationship. Hold out on it. I feel like patience is definitely required for you, group 2. It will happen. Just right now, it just doesn't seem like the timing is right. But let's take a look at what cards came out. We have Dolphin with financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I see that from how much hard work you've been doing. We have Wishbone with a wish is granted, so definitely with the 9 of Cups, wishes are coming true for you at this time. And your love life wishes, I feel, will take a bit more time, and it will require some type of significant change or some type of move, but you don't have to worry too long about that because there are significant changes taking place right now. It may feel hard, these changes, but let it happen because it's leading you to where you want to be. We have Bouquet with compliments from an admirer. I do feel that people are admiring you from a distance, or someone may compliment you while you're walking on the street, or just say something nice to you on your social media post. Or I just feel that people are really admiring you in general, but they may not have the courage to come up and say it to you. Some may have courage though. We have Rabbit with too much concern with sexual matters. Honestly, I'm seeing that with the Page of Wands. I feel like if you have been trying to get those needs met through some type of relationship, it doesn't seem like it's without cost. Like it's costing you something. Although you may be getting some type of pleasure, it feels like it's taxing you in some way, or it's causing more strain or stress, or it will in the long term. And right now, you may have to reevaluate your relationship with sex or your relationship with people in that way. Let's keep it going, okay? We have Horseshoe with good luck, period. And we have Flute with disappointment in a lover or a friend. I'm feeling disappointment in a lover, but it could be a friend too, could be anybody. But these are your messages, group 2. Keep up the good work. I know you want to have a good time with people or someone, but it doesn't seem like they are worthy of that part of you. And your desires could be getting you in situations that aren't the best for you, and it could be distracting you from better opportunities in the future as well. So definitely stay focused. Have fun, of course, but be mindful and enjoy, Take a break, take it easy, take care of yourself, and let me know in the comments how it resonated with you, group 2. I hope that it has brought you some type of clarity and awareness, and I also hope that you're doing well. You deserve a vacation, you deserve some time off, so make sure that you rest and replenish. Stay hydrated, group 2 as well. Get some vitamin D outside in the sunlight, wear some sunscreen. Okay, take in some nice deep breaths, and subscribe, So love you so much, group 2. Take it easy. I hope to chat with you in another reading. Until then, bye-bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading on what is next in your love life. So we're going to first start by looking into your current situation, and then we're going to get a bit more specific into what's coming next for you. So let's go on and take a peek into what's currently happening for you, group 3. What is happening in group 3's love life? Group 3, it seems like you're in a dilemma of some kind, and it may feel like you need space to contemplate a certain situation, either with a person that you've been dealing with, or you're just trying to understand certain patterns that keep taking place in your relationships. I feel like there could be a lot of outside opinions as well that may be swaying you or keeping you kind of stuck in some type of indecision. Maybe you're having to choose between people, or maybe there's been some issues regarding a specific relationship that you've been investing in, but definitely I do feel there's a wanting to get more clear about how to move forward, or some type of desire to retreat, or to at least get some space to yourself so that you're able to come to a point of clarity, or at least have a decision about something. I also feel for some of you, you could be wrapped up in some type of relationship or a dynamic with someone, or you could be dealing with the aftermath of a situation, and it could be a time for healing for you, or at least seeing parts of yourself that may need to heal. Or maybe you're just taking a rest from dating right now, or it could just feel like you're in a lull with your dating life. But let me get another card for you, group 3. Can we get a bit more information about their current situation, group 3? What is happening for them, group 3? That's interesting. Yeah, group 3, that's interesting. We have 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 3 of Cups. I wonder if you were in a situation that included other people, or if your relationship or your situation with someone was influenced by another person or just by other people. It seems like something was disrupted, or your judgment was disrupted because of outside influences, or there's a tendency to let other people know too much about your relationships, or maybe not having proper boundaries with certain situations. It's interesting because I feel like there's a lot of past energy here, and perhaps wanting to come out of any stagnancies or any patterns from your past that limit you. I feel there even could be a past person or someone from your past who may be trying to come back into your life. Maybe they're trying to come back as a friend, or you guys are trying to work on something together, but I'm not quite sure. It seems a bit convoluted for you, group 3. You could be in the relationship status as it's complicated, or just things are complicated in your relationships. I feel that there could be some distance between you and another person, or you could feel like you want to close the gap between you and another person, or you want to communicate more openly. But I also feel that either your work or your friendships are influencing your love life. But it does seem like people that you're around, your coworkers or your friends, may be giving you opinions or sharing their opinion about something, and it may be confusing you a bit. But it does seem like you're lacking foresight in a relationship. For some of you, I do feel like you have someone in mind. If not, I feel like you could be feeling trapped by old patterns in your relationships. But I do feel that there is more awareness coming in, and it may require you having conversations with either your friends or a therapist or a counselor, or someone who is close to you, someone who is wise. Or it could just be a friend, like I said. But definitely group 3, I wonder if a lot of you chose this group. It just seems like each of you is dealing with a very delicate situation, or something that really requires time out and you just really needing to get to yourself to come into some type of clarity about what you really want and how you want to move forward, because it doesn't seem like things are moving forward right now, but there is a lot of change taking place, or at least a lot of outside influences that are kind of keeping you in this place of stagnancy. But I don't see that lasting forever. But let's get a bit more information for you, group 3. Definitely for you, I feel you could have someone in mind, and the relationship has been meeting some type of challenge, or there's been some type of surprise that's caught you off guard. For some of you, it could have been some disappointment. But it does seem like you're trying to work on either yourself, your habits, or your behaviors, or maybe even going outside of your typical type because it's been disappointing you, or you're trying to work on bridging some type of relationship with someone else. But let's get a bit more here for you, group 3. Anything else about their current situation? Yeah, I did notice that there is a lot of change taking place for you, group 3. And I feel it's connected to you wanting to move forward with something. For some of you, this is moving forward in your career, or you're advancing past some type of old behavior pattern. Maybe you end up dating people who lack the same level of maturity as you, or you're stuck in this place of wanting to see someone improve, or you're wanting to see them fulfill their potential, but you get disappointed when that doesn't happen. I do feel like you may have a tendency to see the best in other people, but maybe they don't see that about themselves. But it does seem like there's some type of decision that you're going to need to make so that you are able to get things moving, or get yourself on a track that allows for better opportunities to enjoy your love life, or to communicate in a more open and honest way, or to have more harmony in your relationships. Maybe this is even focusing on cultivating friendships or improving your work life, instead of focusing so much on trying to make something work in your love life. But let's get one more card. Anything else for their current situation? Coffin, yeah. Honestly, I do feel that something is ending, or you're having a hard time ending some type of situation that you have with a person, because they may be showing you a side of themselves that is easy to love. But I also feel there's like a double-sidedness, like there's pros and cons to these people or this person, and I feel like you could be caught up in trying to look at the good rather than looking at the whole of the situation, group 3. But for sure, I do feel that either you're just coming out of a relationship, or you're debating on ending some type of relationship because it's taken a lot of effort. It hasn't been moving forward. It's been confusing you. Someone hasn't been making their intentions known, or there has been a difficulty with progressing the relationship forward in a way that both parties feel is conducive to growth. But definitely I feel there could be some secrecy that has been going on with that false person. But you would know, group 3, so don't stress too much. But let's look at what's next, because right now it just seems like you're in a state of needing to make a decision, to really look at something through the eyes of truth, not blinding yourself to the red flags, or not trying to see the good in a situation that is detrimental to you or that's keeping you stuck. But definitely shifting your attention to what can build you up in relationships that nurture you and that uplift you. Because I feel like whatever situation you're in is definitely causing a lot of mental stress, or it's stressing you out, or it's causing you some type of confusion. There's some ambiguity in the situation. And I feel like you have to set yourself free. But let's see what's next for group 3. Change. I do feel like some type of change is up next for you. Let's see what's next for group 3, please. Yeah, group 3. I was saying, we have so many symbols of something ending. I do want to say, I feel like you've been dealing with immature energy, group 3, or you've been dealing with people who aren't upright and honest about their intentions, or maybe they're living a double life, or they have secrets that they're not sharing with you. For some of you, this is someone having more options, or them exploring their options without them telling you. I'm sorry if this is like really hard to take in, group 3, but I have to tell you how I see it. I do feel that there's an energy of feeling betrayed, or energies of betrayal here, because someone has an insatiable passion, or they just really want to have a lot of new experiences. Group 3, this could be you, or this could be the other person, but someone is really wanting to explore their options, and I feel like it's keeping you or the other person in a state of confusion, or someone's confused. I do feel that the message here is to really focus on building yourself up and being honest about what it is that you want. If you are this person that wants to explore their options, then be upfront and honest to those people that you're dealing with, and letting them know that you're not looking for anything serious. But for those of you who are dealing with this energy of, freedom, because this feels very free, like non-committal energy, I would say it's a time to really focus on you, group 3. And I know that could be hard to hear, especially if you have a child with this person, or if you have a deeper connection with them, or if you have this ideal of what you wanted to have with this person. It could be hard to let that go, but I do see that it is necessary, because it is only leading to a lot of pain and difficulty, and there's an opportunity for you to move forward from this energy and close out this cycle of being stuck in patterns or dynamics that attract you to this type of person. Because I do feel, this energy or this type of person that you're attracted to is very charismatic, they're funny, they're adventurous, a bit spontaneous, maybe even inconsistent, but it does feel very passionate, and I feel it's fun in the moment, but once it's gone, there's a lot of anxiety or just difficulty with that. But for others of you, I feel like you could have moved on from a relationship that was filled with dishonesty, or that left you feeling betrayed, and now it's time to shift your focus to more independence and really coming into an energy of self-worth and self-esteem that is heightened because you recognize what it is that you deserve. I feel that you're being reborn, and you're being showed what you're capable of receiving. And I do feel that your friends or someone close to you or loved ones will remind you of what you're worth. And this will help you to move forward past this situation or these shenanigans, So that was a lot, group 3. Anything else here? What's coming next for them, group 3? Yeah, I do see you moving on, group 3, or needing to move on, needing to focus on those connections with those closest to you, for some of you, I do feel that you have children. Maybe not all of you, of course, especially if you're young, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever the case, I feel like you're connecting with people that you feel a heartfelt connection with, and those people who have unconditional love for you rather than pouring into connections that feel conditional or transactional and that leave you feeling either like you're hurting someone or that they're hurting you. There is an energy of you going through a lot of changes and needing to move forward and not being stuck in situations that leave you stagnant. Group 3. But it is ultimately your choice. You could choose to stay in this disappointing situation or stay in dynamics or behavior patterns that lead to disappointment, or you can decide to change the way that you perceive relationships or change your thought processes around what a relationship looks like, changing your behavior, and just deciding that you deserve more, you deserve better. And that will open the door to more prosperity. That will open the door to more opportunities to feel worthy. Because I do feel like you've been dealing with energies that made you feel insecure or made you feel like you're not doing enough or that you weren't enough. And that's not what you're meant to be stuck in, group 3. So definitely I see you moving forward, you moving on, and perhaps this is even you moving to a different state or you moving to a different housing arrangement, or you just moving in general or moving differently in general. But definitely a lot of energy here on focusing on yourself and building yourself up and building your life, building your skills, a lot of self-development here. And connecting with those who truly love you, like your family, your close friends, your children, or your, whoever. So that's what I see for you, group 3. It's really intense. I hope that you're doing well. Really make sure that you're taking care of yourself at this time, because I do feel like you're going through a lot of changes, or you're processing a past relationship, or you're processing some deep pain that has happened to you in love. And I do feel that there is a level of trust issues that have been unlocked that you may have to work through because of your past. And listening to people when they tell you who they are really observing people and their behaviors, and not just listening to what they tell you. Because I do feel there is an energy of deception. This is a heavy hitter, group 3. This reading is a heavy hitter. On the bottom we have changes in your life. I do feel like things may be feeling a bit unclear for you, but hold on. I will say take some time to yourself. Allow clarity to come. So can we get some final messages for group 3, please? Final messages for group 3. Alright, on the bottom we have Cat, a two-faced friend. I'm going to connect this to this card, this false person. It could be a friend or someone in your ear, a coworker maybe, or just someone around you that you may need to be aware of. But this could also be the energy that you've been dealing with is just a dubious type of energy, like two-sided or two-faced, they say. But we have bridge with successfully overcoming a problem. So I do see that you will come out of this difficulty and you will make it to the other side, especially with this 6 of Swords. It may feel solemn, it may be hard. For some of you, this does seem to be telling you not to say, oh, I have to stay in this relationship because of my child. I just keep seeing imagery of children. And for those of you who don't have children, I see this as you protecting your inner child and reminding them that they are worthy of more and that they don't have to tolerate bad behavior. You don't have to tolerate bad behavior, group 3. We have Hat with you will be playing a different role. I see this as you showing up differently, you making new decisions, and you surprising people by no longer, taking disrespect. But this could also be pointing to you experiencing some type of promotion, or you getting a new job, or you transferring positions. Let's see, anything else for group 3? Final messages, group 3. All right, we have hammock with taking a vacation physically or mentally. I do feel that taking some time out to allow yourself to clear your mind will definitely help you. I'm seeing that you may need more rest, more leisure time, more time to just enjoy yourself, and I do feel that will bring a level of clarity to you. And we also have March, so that month could have been significant. Someone born in the month of March could be significant to you at this time, or something could have disappointed you in the month of March, but definitely this month seems to be significant in some way. The months March through June, so March, April, May, June, or the seasons of spring and summer could be significant as well. I'm going to do one more pull. Final messages for group 3. Alrighty. And we have basket with recognition and reward for merit. So you seem to be doing a good job at work, group 3. But we have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. That could definitely be happening, and this is making me think that you could be unequally yoked with someone, or you're trying to make something work that isn't meant to work, and that's causing you to feel tied down or frustrated. Group 3. We have goldfish with increase in your material wealth or spiritual growth. I see that with the 9 of Pentacles. It could be either or it can be both for you. And sun, happiness and well-being. I do feel this is encouraging you to get more sunlight, making sure that you're getting your dose of vitamin D, and that you are not allowing people to disrupt your mental and emotional health or prevent you from seeing the blessings in your life. So that is your reading, group 3. Let me know in the comments how it resonated with you. Leave it a like and subscribe, and I hope that you take care of yourself. You deserve more than you know. You deserve goodness and love in ways that aren't linked to pain. Love is not meant to be painful. So accept that and know that you will experience a new level of love, and that you are going to heal from past situations that have disappointed you, and you will come into partnerships and into relationships that show you that you are worthy, and that love can be unconditional, and that someone can love you just as you are and be loyal and committed and devoted to you, because that is what you deserve. So that is where I shall leave it. Much love to you. Take care, group 3. Until the next time, bye bye. Hello, group 4, and welcome to your reading on what is next in love for you. So we're going to first start this reading off by looking into what is currently happening for you in your love life, and then we're going to get a bit more detail about what's coming next for you. So let's look into what is currently happening for you this time. What is currently happening for group 4 in their love life this time? Group 4. Group 4. This is interesting. I feel that you are coming out of a time of feeling insecure, or feeling like you have to show up in a certain way in a relationship, or maybe feeling a bit tied up in a situation. Let me get one more card here. Group 4, please. Yeah, I feel you're coming out of this time of walking away from either a specific relationship that tainted your perception of yourself, or that has kind of made you feel less of yourself, or it didn't make you feel good, is what I want to say. And I feel that you are really focusing on building yourself back up, or getting to a point of self-confidence and feeling good within yourself outside of another person, or you've been really working on moving away from past situations. Maybe something ended abruptly for you in your relationship life or in your love life, or something came to an end for you. And I feel like it could have affected your finances in some way, or it could have led to some type of loss. And now it just seems like you're really trying to recover from something, or recover from an old relationship at this time, and really finding your independence. I do feel that you are going to be doing very well for yourself, or you're coming into a time of increased independence and a lot of prosperity, or feeling more confident in what you have to offer, or just feeling confident in your ability to be independent in general. I also see you unlocking new levels of self-worth, self-respect, self-esteem, and I see you investing a lot into your personal appearance, or really investing into energies of self-development at this time. I see a lot of growth with you, group 4, and I feel like you're becoming more empowered. I feel that you're taking any lingering emotions or any feelings that you've had about your past, and you're turning it into some type of fertilizer for your growth. I do see wisdom here growing from your past, but I do see a lot of focus on building yourself up and really focusing on who are you and getting more connected to yourself, maybe after a time of being in a relationship or dealing with someone who wasn't very grounded. Now's the time for you to get more grounded at this time. Or that's what's currently happening. I do see that you're pouring into yourself a lot, and that's what you need. You're needing more nurturing of yourself, or you're needing to really take care of yourself in new ways, and just focus on building your life in a way that is sustainable, that feels comfortable, and that isn't dependent on anything outside of you. I see new opportunities for growth for you, group 4. There's a lot of hope to be had. I do see that you're in the midst of a transition at this time. You are definitely protected, so do not fear if that has been a worry about your safety or your security. I see that you're well taken care of. I see a heightened level of spirituality as well. This energy feels very good. It feels very healing. So you may be going through a healing journey at this time, so that you can really see who you are and remember who you are, especially if you've been in relationships that caused you to give too much of yourself, or I don't want to say caused you, but it invoked this desire to overgive or overextend, or you felt the need to do so. But I do see that ending. That tendency is being eradicated, and you're really turning your focus towards yourself and nurturing yourself. So good for you, group 4. I do think that you deserve this. You deserve this time of feeling good about yourself. You're the main character in your life at this time, and that is encouraged for you. So continue to pour into yourself. Make sure that you're doing things that make you feel good, eating good foods, taking care of your health and your well-being. It seems like you're already doing that, but this is just like a pat on the back for you, group 4. Keep up the good work. I know it hasn't been easy, but you're doing it, and yes, like, go you, go group 4. Period. So let's get a bit more information for you, group 4. Let's get a bit more. Anything else about their current situation? Group 4. We have occupation. So I do feel that you are shifting your focus towards hobbies or interests that you've been wanting to take action on, or you're trying to discover more about what inspires passion within you, or what really ignites a level of desire, or what you want in your life. I feel like you're connecting to your desires, or connecting to what fulfills you. I do see that you're seeking purpose, or seeking ways to pour more attention into what matters to you. I see a lot of self-sufficiency, or wanting to feel good within yourself, or just wanting to know who you are. before you get into some type of committed relationship. And I do see that happening for you. I want to say that you are spouse material, like you're a good partner, group 4. You feel very calm. I want to say this energy is immaculate. You feel like a balm to the spirit, very soothing your presence is, and I feel that it's been taken advantage of, or people have they haven't been used to this goodness of energy, so they've kind of mishandled it or mishandled you in some way. But that's not the end of your story, group 4. I feel like whatever you've dealt with in the past has led you into this energy of glowing up, I want to say, because it does seem like you're going through a significant glow up at this time. It's led you into this energy of really focusing on what makes you feel good, and focusing maybe even on your career pursuits, or looking at the next steps that you want to take in your life, or looking at what you want your life to look like, so that you can invite this partner who is going to add to your life. Group 4. Yeah, it does seem like you're in preparation for something, like you're preparing to go up a level or go to the next level in some way. Can we get more information for group 4 here about their love life? Yes, group 4, I want to say that you are highly admired, very looked up to. You feel very accomplished. There's something about you that just screams high value, and I know that's like a controversial thing, but whatever, this is what's coming through. I just feel that you have something about you that is to be cherished. You are to be cherished, and what you offer, what you bring, the love that you so easily give should be honored. And it is a high honor to be in your presence, and I feel like you are coming into this awareness, and it's going to put you in position to meet the people who are going to take you seriously, who are going to take care of you in a way that you haven't really experienced before. But it does seem like you're working a lot on yourself and working a lot on improving your life and your circumstances, and that is being celebrated. And I do feel that you're going to see a lot more opportunities be presented to you, and a lot of accolades, or there could be people around you who begin to express their admiration of you, or who are going to remind you of the beautiful person that you are. Group 4, because you are beautiful. This energy is immaculate. I keep saying this energy is beautiful. It feels so nurturing, and that's a gift. I feel like you are a gift to those that you have in your life. So know that, group 4, you are worthy, okay? And you're extremely valuable. So let us look at what's coming next for you, group 4, why don't we? What is next in love for group 4? What is next in love for group 4? Yeah, I do see some healing from a past situation that could have left you feeling betrayed, or that could have left you feeling overwhelmed or burdened. It seems like it was a difficult ending that you're coming out of, and it could require you to move, or you're going to be moving more, or deciding to travel in some way, or pour more into your passions. I see you becoming more active, or investing into physical activity to help you to move through this cycle of pain. But I do see healing. I see a lot of healing for you, group 4. Let's see what came out. What's next is you overcoming this energy of disappointment. Are you overcoming grief or sadness that you've been encountering? I see that you will be spending more time with a person that is fun-loving, someone who is like a joy or a light in your life. I feel they may be very healing to you at this time as well. This could be a close friend, or for some of you it could be even your child, or just someone close to you, a family member that really offers new experiences to you, or they're investing into your emotional well-being, or trying to remind you of who you are, or bring you out of this energy of sadness. But if it's not tied to a significant or close relationship that you have in your life, I just see that you will be taking more action that allows you to see the goodness of your life rather than focusing on what's been lost or what you've had to endure in your love life. I see more offers to go out. I feel this is more connected to either family outings or friend outings. And I do feel the summertime is going to be very fun, very lively, or just you spending more time outside, or you spending more time expressing yourself or becoming more creative. I see that for you, group 4. A lot of movement, I feel, is going to be occurring for you. I'm asking about your love life, but it seems like your life in general is becoming a lot more light-hearted, and there's more fun for you to experience. It doesn't seem like the main focus for you right now is finding a partner, but more so becoming your own partner in a way, or just becoming your own best friend and really reconnecting to that lost part of yourself, due to being in relationships that were either codependent or that were requiring you or making you feel like you have to sacrifice parts of yourself. I just see that as ending, and you're coming into a new version of self at this time. You're definitely transforming, group 4. So can we get more information here? What's next for them, group 4? Whoa. I'm not going to take those. This one did want to come out, though. That's what we're taking. Yeah, I do see that you're connecting with a specific family member or a specific friend more often, or you're just pouring more into yourself, or unlocking access to your inner child, healing childhood wounds perhaps, or healing old wounds, or someone is helping you to heal from the past. Interesting how that's reversed. I do feel like you're going to be confronting any challenges that you've been facing with grace, and I see that you're going to have a lot more fun. You're going to be trying new things, I feel. For some of you, this could be, let me see other cards. Wow. For some of you, this could be establishing, whoa, hold on. Hold on, because I do feel like there is going to be someone that you will eventually meet who does tick all the boxes for you. They feel very reliable, authoritative, you know? They feel in their power, group 4. And it seems like they're very reliable. I just get reliability with this. Very passionate this person is as well. They could be a business owner, or you could be a business owner. There's an energy of leadership, or you're attracting a new caliber of partners. Yeah, I do see that you will be attracting someone that is definitely, they're worthy of you, okay? And they're going to show up. And they're going to be a boss, okay? And, you know, I'm not sure the gender of you, group 4, but no matter what, this person seems like they know themselves, or they are very connected to their purpose. They're very connected to themselves. They just know what they want, and they're going to pursue it. And I feel like there's going to be no question about what they're looking for. And it seems like a harmonious partnership that seems very passionate, very fun. And I do feel like there could be a lot of travel that's involved with this, or you may meet this person through your travels or after a time of travel. But this feels like it comes after a time of you really shining light on yourself and focusing on building yourself up. But there is a message here of you meeting someone that's worthy of your attention and your focus and your love. But you see this gap here? I feel like that's symbolic of it coming after a time of really focusing on just enjoying what you have, coming out of this healing process, and remaining grateful and open to new experiences. And yeah, that's what I see. I want to get one more card. I heard there's no need. I guess there's no need then, group 4, but definitely just focus on you right now. Don't even worry about this person. They're going to show up when they're meant to. I do feel like there's a level of authority that they have. I don't think that they'll be bossy with you. I just feel like they really handle their business. They're very structured and organized, and I feel like they have a nice foundation for you to come into, or both of you will have a foundation, but it just feels very comforting, very stable, and I feel like this will be a stable relationship. But let's get some final messages for you, group 4. There's a lot of hope for you. You know, keep on doing what you're doing. It's leading you in the direction of this partnership, and it's going to be great. Just focus on healing and enjoying life and having new experiences and having fun, group 4, and taking care of yourself. Okay, so can we get some final messages for group 4 here? Final messages. Alrighty. We have flag with don't be tempted to lower your standards. And that's on period, okay? Don't be tempted. Don't do it. We have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I feel like it's love. I feel like you have things together in your life, like you have the goals, you have a good amount of money, but I just feel like it's love. But you know what? It's your life. You know it more than I do, so you could be wanting to have more goals or have more money, whatever the case may be. We have candle with you will be shown the way, so trust in that, okay? Tent with temporary situation. I do feel like you are going through temporary changes right now, or for some of you it could feel like you're in an unstable situation, but that's temporary, okay? Because I do see there is messages here about you having stability, or you having some type of foundation or home base, or you moving. Anyway, we have bird flying with news is on the way, so keep your eyes out on that. We have wall with misunderstanding. This could be connected to this 5 of Cups. There could be either you misunderstanding why certain things have happened in your life, or not fully comprehending why you've had to encounter certain challenges, or this could be signifying misunderstandings that you've had with people in the past that has led to disappointments. Either way, it's a time to move on from that and to realize that it's bringing you into this next level. You know, these challenges have catapulted you into this position of experiencing a new level of success, or you're going to be experiencing new levels of success. So keep going, group 4. Any other messages for group 4, please? Final messages. One more. Final messages. Okay. And we have boat with money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So you could be acquiring some type of property, or you could be gaining some type of money from an investment or from something, you know. This could happen. It could come through a partnership with someone, or through some type of goal that you've set for yourself, or through some type of past actions that you've taken. We have December. This could happen in the month of December, or the month of December will be incredibly important for you. I see some type of blessing coming to you in December, group 4. That's making me think of Sagittarius and Capricorn season. So that could be a time of significant change. I feel like it's going to be blessed change, group 4. We have tankard with celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Definitely you having more fun. I see that for you, especially with the sun. I want to just have that sun right there. I definitely see a lot of happy times ahead. And we have chain of events that will affect your life. I feel like you are going through a chain of events that is going to affect your life, or they are affecting your life, and it's going to all connect. I feel like whatever you're going through right now, you'll realize down the road that, oh wow, that had to happen so that I'm in this predicament right now, where I've met this person, or I've done this thing, or I've moved to this place. It just seems like everything's working out the way that it's meant to. So just trust that all is well. Group 4, you are divinely protected and guided, and you are loved beyond, okay? So definitely surround yourself with that love and support and that community that uplifts you and that you can have fun with, and pour into yourself. Group 4, take care of yourself. Let me know in the comments how it resonated. Leave it a like, subscribe, and know that you are worthy, you are loved, and you are valuable. So, excuse me. Much love to you, Group 4. Take care until the next time. Bye-bye.